I started the control word register of 8253 microcontroller. Sorry, 8253 programmable counter. The system software programs all function of the 8253. The device is programmed to initialize the counter, select a specific counter mode, and read the count value. A control word must be sent out by the CPU to initialize each counter of 8253 to operate in desired mode. Before initialization, the mode count and output of all counters are undefined. The control words program the mode, loading sequence, and selection of binary or BCD counting. Once programmed, the 8253 is ready to perform any operation which is assigned to carry out. The control word register is selected when the pins A0, A1 are 11. Then the control word register accepts information from the data bus buffer and stores it. The information stored in the register controls the operation of each counter. Each counter has three terminals: clock, gate, and out. The output signal depends on the operating mode. The gate signal controls the output signal. All of the modes for each counter are programmed by simple instruction. Writing a control word into the control word register individually programs each counter of 8253. The control word format is shown below. That is shown in this figure in the slide. There is the D7 is the SC1 and D6 is the SC0. That means that select the counter, the SC0 and SC1 bits of control word select counter. The selection of counter is given in this slide. That is the when SC10 and SC00, select the counter 0. When SC1 0 and SC01, then is a select counter 1. And when it is 1 and 0, then select counter 2. When it is 1 1, then illegal for 8253, read back command for 8254, see that operation, read operation. That is the next is the read or write. That is a read or write mode. That is when it is RW1 and RW0. When it is 00, then the counter fetch command, that is the counter latching operation or fetching operation. When it is 01, read or write at least significant byte only. When it is 1 and 0, read or load or write most significant byte only. When it is 1 1, then read or write least significant bytes first, then most significant byte. Then mode selection. Mode selecting bits M0, M1 and M2. Select any one of 6 modes as given below. As given in this chart, that is the when it is the 000, M2, M1 and M0, that is the mode 1. When it is 001, that is the mode 1. When it is cross, that is M2 is the cross, is independent of 0 and 1, that is either 1 or either 0, that is the 1 or 0. M1 is 1 and M0 0, that is the mode 2. And again, the M1 1 and M0 1, that is mode 3. M2 1, M1 0, M0 0, that is mode 4. M2 1, M1 0, M0 1, that is mode 5. Next is the BCD, that is the when it is 0, that means binary counter, 16 bits. When it is 1, that is a binary coded decimal counter. That means when it is the high selection, that is means binary coded decimal counter is used. Reading while counting. The 8253 timer has a command for latching the content of a counter to read the count value without stopping the counting. The device has a special internal logic to achieve this. The count value can be read after loading a control word in the control word register. The bit pattern for the control word for this operation is as follows. Is as in this stat, when this the M2, M1 and M0 are the not defined in the reading while counting. Next, I'm going to the operating modes of 8253. 8253 consists of 3 independent negative edge trigger 16-bit down counters, namely counter 0, counter 1, and counter 2. The counters are fully independent. Each counter of 8253 can be programmed in a different mode configuration and counting operation. The programmer must write the control word in the control word register and load the count value in selected count register. Writing the mode control word, the counter may be selected in any sequence. Each counter mode control word register has a separate address so that it can be loaded independently. Usually, the 8253 is available on a microprocessor kit. Sometimes 8253 or timer counter is also connected with the microprocessor kit externally. The clock frequency is about 1.5 MHz, which is available on the kit. If the clock frequency is about 3 MHz, an edge trigger flip-flop can be used to drive the clock frequency by 2 to obtain the desired clock frequency for operating 8253 properly. A counter can be used for various applications such as BCD counter, programmable rate generator, square wave generator, hardware or software trigger stroke, programmable onslaught, generate time delay, etc. Mode 1, that is interrupt on terminal count. Mode 0 is interrupt on terminal count. Mode 1, hardware retrigger level on one shot. Programmable one shot. Mode 2, rate generator. Mode 3, square wave generator. Mode 4, software trigger stroke. Mode 5, hardware trigger stroke, retriggerable. This is the first one, that is interrupt or internal count. Mode 0 is used to generate accurate time delay under software control. Firstly, any one counter of 8253 timer or counter is initialized and loaded with a suitable count to develop the desired time delay. After termination of counting, the counter interrupts the microprocessor. When the counter interrupts the microprocessor, the specified operation will be performed by the microprocessor, but is loaded into the control word register. 8253 sets the mode. In mode 0 operation, the output of the counter becomes initially low after mode is set. After mode set operation, the selected counter must be loaded by desired count value n. In this mode of operation, gate is kept high. Therefore, just after loading the count register, the counter starts to decrement. When counting is going on, the counter output terminal out remains low. As soon as the terminal count reaches 0, the output becomes high. output remains high until the counter is reached or a new count value is loaded into counter. When the count is reloaded or a new count is loaded, the counter restart from the new count value and again out becomes low. That is the actual while counting is going on. When counting is going on, gate becomes slow suddenly and the counter stops counting operation. After some time, gate is returns to 1. Counting is resumed from the count value at which the counting discontinued. The count value can be changed at any time. A new count value also be loaded while counting is going on, but the changes will be effective only after the next gate triggered. The mode of operation can be used to generate accurate time delay. This can also be used to perform specified operation after some delay. The output of out terminal may be used to interrupt the microprocessor. Mode 0 operation, this is actually the used for the terminal counters relay operation after the some delay. Next one is the mode 1 operation. Mode 1 operation, that is the programmable one shot. In this mode, the counter acts as a re-triggerable and programmable on shot. That rising edge trigger signal is applied to the gate terminal of the counter in this mode. Initially, out is high, after mode is set. The control word and the count value must be loaded into counter. When the mode set operation is done and the counter is loaded by count value, the counter starts a decrement count. At the first negative edge of the clock, after rising edge trigger signal of the gate input, the output becomes low. Then the output will be low for a number of count clock cycles. After completion of the count, the output becomes high. Output becomes high, that is is depicted in this figure. That is when this input, that is that output will be low after a number of clock cycle, will be low number of clock cycles, and after that completion of the count, the output becomes high. As is that output become high. The width of the output pulse depends upon the count value. The width of the output pulse can be varied by changing the count value in the program. Therefore, this mode of operation can be called as programmable one shot. During the one shot pulse, the current one shot is not affected unless the counter is re-triggered. It is loaded with a new count and the one shot pulse continues until the new count expires. Next, mode 2 operation. That is the rate generator. The counter behaves as a divided by n counter. Generally, it is used to generate a real-time clock interrupt. The control word and the count value are loaded into the control word register and counter respectively. After the mode is set, the output of the counter will be initially high. If the counter is loaded by a counter value of n, the output remains high for n-1 clock cycle pulses. After n-1 clock pulses, the output will be low for 1 clock pulse. Output becomes high again. Thereafter, the count value n is loaded into the counter and the output remained high after n-1 clock pulses and will be low for 1 clock pulse. New count value is reloaded into the count register between output pulses, the present period is not affected. The subsequent period reflects the new value of the count. There is a gate disable. When the gate is 1, this enables the counting, otherwise disable the counting. Gate goes the low during the low output pulse, the output is set immediately or high, a trigger reloads the count and the normal sequence is repeated. Next, that is actually news, that's the sequence of the mode 2 operation. There is the mode 3 operation, square wave rate generator. There is a square wave rate generator. In this mode, the counter operates as a square wave generator. To operate the counter 1 in mode 3, the control word must be loaded into the control word register. After mode setting, the counter is loaded by a count of value n. When the gate becomes high, the counter starts counting. The output remains high for half of the count value n by 2 clock pulses, and it remains low for the rest of the count values. Therefore, a continuous square wave of specified period can be generated at output terminal as depicted in the generation in the waveform. As for even value of n, the output is high for n by 2 clock pulses and low for next n by 2 clock pulses. For odd values of n, the output remains high for n plus 1 by 2 counts or clock pulses and low for remaining clock pulses. By changing the count value, the time period of square wave can be controlled. After completion of count, the output state is changed and the counter is automatically reloaded with the full count, and above process will be repeated. Next, I am going to the mode 4, that is the software trigger stop. If the software trigger stop operation, the counter output will be high after the mode is set. The gate is always high for this mode of operation. When the counter is loaded with the count value, the counter starts counting as soon as the count value is loaded into the counter register. It triggers the generation of the strobe. Therefore, this mode of operation is known as software trigger. When the counter content becomes 0, the output will be low for 1 clock period. Thereafter, output will be remaining high. And the last one, that is the mode 5 operation, that is the hardware trigger stop retriggerable by hardware trigger stop. In this mode of operation, initially the output is high. The control word and count value are loaded in the counter register. Gate input acts as a trigger signal. When low to high transition of the gate input occurs, the out counter starts to decrement the count value and output becomes initially high. The output goes low for 1 clock period, and when the counter completes the count value, as the low to high transition of the gate input or rising edge of the gate trigger the counter, this mode is called hardware trigger stop. Hardware trigger stop. The mode of counter operation is also retriggerable. Gate input becomes low to high again. The counter is reloaded by the count value n, and the counter starts to decrement the count value once again. The output will also be low for 1 clock period on terminal count. Thank you. And any question, any doubt? Yes.